Building shipping container homes is almost becoming a common occurrence across the world. However, the most intriguing and exciting part is the DIY experience of building your own house. In this collection, we review 5 gorgeous DIY shipping container homes in the United States built for less than $200,000. Stay tuned to find out the secrets on how the homeowners did it, especially the second home, which was built for a paltry $135,000 for a whopping size of 3,100 square foot house. If you are new, welcome to Shelter Mode, the premier YouTube channel for shipping container living. For the regulars, thank you for tuning in. Without further ado, let's get started. At number 5 is Carrollton Container House in New Orleans, Louisiana. Tucked into a long, narrow among the shotgun bungalows in the Carrollton neighborhood of New Orleans, on the bend of the mighty Mississippi River, sits 2 giant steel boxes transformed into an amazing container house. With the help of friends and family, the homeowners took 1.5 years to build their 750 square foot house. The couple purchased the 2 40-foot containers from the shipping terminal 5 miles down the river for less than $5,000 each plus delivery. The containers were cut and connected to create an additional 220 square foot of habitable space. One container accommodates the kitchen, the bathroom, and the bedroom, while the other container was cut into 2, with a 20-foot section being used as an office cum dining area with a bookshelf of up to 400 books and a 10-foot desk. The smaller section of the container was used as a small shed in the backyard. To enhance daylighting and to add warmth to the indoors, an extension in the middle of the house was constructed using wood slats, steel cables, and a front facade covered with translucent polycarbonate screen. At night, the home looks like a big glowing box when viewed from the street. However, the home allowed for some splurges like marble in the bathroom, a honed granite countertop in the kitchen, and the biggest of all, a swimming pool in the backyard. The total cost of constructing the house, including the cost of land, the shipping containers, and even the swimming pool, was $200,000. The biggest cost-cutting measures on this project was the awkward narrow plot, which was bought for only $5,000. In addition, most of the work was DIY by the owners, assisted by family and friends. Number 4, McConkey Residents in San Diego, California. The McConkey Residence was the first shipping container home in San Diego County. The home is a hybrid of 3 recycled 20-foot shipping containers and a stick frame structure, creating a total of 800 square feet of habitable space. Because the area is prone to wildfires, building with shipping containers combined with fire-retardant materials was a wise decision. The most expensive and thoughtful fitting in the house was the $3,800 retractable garage door next to the open-plan kitchen. The door can be retracted to seamlessly connect the home to the outdoors, to enjoy the unobstructed mountain views, and to let in cool breezes, perfect for the hot San Diego Sun. The original container cargo doors were left in place. They act as shutters for the glazed openings when the family is away, and the doors can be closed to secure the house and protect it against possible bushfires. The owners built most of the house themselves, which kept the cost low. They stayed on budget on the interior furnishings by mixing IKEA and reclaimed items which were sourced from the local Habitat for Humanity restore. Excluding the cost of land, the total construction cost of this 800 square foot home was $160,000, including design fees and permits. For further cost-cutting measures, the couple budgeted by living in a 28-foot travel trailer for 2.5 years while they waited for the building permits and to complete their house. Number 3, Dryads Container House in New Orleans, Louisiana. This 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom container house was built using 4 40-foot recycled shipping containers. The containers are placed longitudinally, side by side, and parallel to each other, sheared horizontally to create some dynamism in the floor plan layout and to create a sheltered recessed entrance on the front, plus a private deck at the back, creating a total of 1,280 square feet of habitable space. In a typical New Orleans architecture, the containers are elevated above the ground on steel pier foundations to raise the house above any flood waters and to also create a height suitable for an outdoor front deck. In addition, this elevated foundation allows a continuous airflow underneath the containers, keeping the house cool in the humid climate. The frontal part of the house accommodates an open-plan living space with a galley kitchen recessed in the sheared container at the front. A breezeway on the side of the house leads to the rear part of the house that accommodates a spacious bathroom with a glass shower cubicle and 2 bedrooms with adequate wardrobe storage plus a master bedroom ensuite. The entire house is painted off-white with the corrugated container walls left exposed to maintain the industrial language of the shipping containers for low-cost maintenance. According to the project architect Corey Newell, each shipping container cost about $2,500 a piece. The cost of construction was $115 per square foot, which translates to $147,000 for a 1,280 square foot house. The biggest cost-cutting measure was good project management by a professional architect who ensured proper cost and quality control. At number 2, Smithy Container House in St. Charles, Missouri. This intriguing 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home in St. Charles is built from scrap and 8 shipping containers. The house sits on an 11-foot concrete foundation which was built after 200 truckloads of dirt were hauled from the steeply reclining lot. The containers are double stacked in rows of 4 to create 3,100 square foot house. This container home is quirky and amazing at the same time. Not only does it have its windows fitted upside down, 90% of the building materials are from scrap. The containers cost $1,600 a piece plus $375 each for delivery. All the building costs totaled a paltry $135,000. The fact that the entire home was built entirely from recycled materials, this is to be applauded. To build a 3,100 square foot house on such a small budget, the homeowners did most of the work themselves, and 90% of the building materials were recycled. At number 1, the Sarah House project in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Sarah House project is by a nonprofit spearheading an affordable housing program in Salt Lake City that upcycles shipping containers into beautiful, eco-friendly homes for low-income families. This container home was built using two 40-foot recycled shipping containers. The two containers are welded together, one next to the other longitudinally, resulting in a living area measuring 672 square feet. A heavily insulated roof supported by glulam beams was built on top of the containers to form wide overhangs, a covered entry porch in front, and a large carport on the side. The front half of the house is an open-plan living, dining, and kitchen space. The kitchen is located along one of the longer walls of the container and is equipped with all the necessary kitchen appliances. Next to the fridge is a utility closet containing an efficient tankless water heater, and beyond that is a space for a washer and dryer. The rest of the living area is open plan, with the main space designed to contain the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen all in one space. The interior also contains a small area separated from the living room, which can be used as a home office. The bedroom is also separated from the main living area and is just large enough for a bed and a closet. It also has a large floor-to-ceiling door along one wall and a private patio that looks out onto the backyard. The sliding bedroom door was custom built by the homeowner to resemble the antique Tansu chest. According to the project developer, the total cost of the project was about $110,000 US. However, $40,000 of that price is the cost of land and building the infrastructure underneath. The actual construction cost of the house was about $60,000. The biggest cost-saving measure on this project was good cost and quality control by the builder who built the house himself. Our applause goes to the owners of Smithy Container House in St. Charles, Missouri. They built a whopping 3,100 square foot home with a small budget of $135,000. They invested more in sweat equity and built with 90% recycled materials. What is your favorite house in this collection? Kindly give us your reasons by posting in the comments section below. You can check out a detailed video of each of the featured houses through the links provided in the description below. If you like this video, as usual, give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it. You are encouraged to subscribe to this and more amazing weekly videos on shipping container living. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.